Shalom. Kol halalimla. Abanawa Yahweh. Bahasham. Yahweh Shai. Bahasham. Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, elder bishops of Great Millstone. And a hearty shalom to the prophets of that body, and shalom to the 144,000 and one third. May peace and blessings and the spirit of endurance be upon you and your households. We're going home soon. It's ISO 20022 is due to go live November the 22nd this month. Okay. Is it 2022, right? I got typed in 20022, yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to play it, then I'm going to go into just a bit of a background information on what ISO 20022 is. Okay. And then let's go into some scriptures. All right. You know, with the promotion of the digital wallet going heavy across the four corners of the earth, some countries have made it mandatory already and have been utilizing it for damn near a decade. India would be an example. I guess they're doing it there earlier because they've got a massive population that could be undocumented, because people can live anywhere. You got and in other parts of the world, they're pushing it heavy here in the UK, certain states in America or America collectively. You got Elon Musk done his Neuralink, his projects in full movement or full throttle or whatever, right? He's hipping people in America. He's done it here in the UK. So the digital wallet being pushed heavy, which is a prelude to the Charagma, which is the B system, which is the CHIP, the RFID, the CHIP system, all right, which will be the new form of transacting, okay, in the very near future, which Esau, the so-called white man, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, wants to implement on this planet Earth, okay? And so they're trying to get that underway. So all these things, and then on top of that, along with companies closing, jobs closing, people getting let go, thousands and thousands and thousands of people before the so-called unholy day season, right? Or the unholy day season of this damn devil's kingdom, right? So people are feeling the pinch, and this is going to be while these things are happening, right? Okay, these main things, they're giving a whole bunch of bullshit on YouTube and media out there. Hence the reason why they're pushing all these free movies on YouTube. I'm thinking, where the hell are all these classics coming from? All these, your Boomerangs and your classic Goonies and all that. All these, even though some of them are on Prime and Netflix or whatever, but there's some other little gold nuggets out there in terms of some decent movies, right? And entertainment, right? And they're pushing it heavy. And then that's to basically so people that are depressed can bury their heads in the sand and not focus on what's really happening. You understand? So they're trying to get it underway, all right? And these devils have got a short time, And then you got people that are feeling the pinch. And then when this financial system is crashed, however the Lord will ordain it, okay, okay, because they're moving. Everything's pretty much digital anyway, but they're now trying to move it a step further with a digital wallet. Right? And that's a prelude to the CHIP. All right. When they crash the economy or crash the system, the new way is going to be the B system, right? However, the Lord will do it. But all these things are happening as a build up to that day when, however the Lord will make it happen, how Hashem Mashal will make it happen. Then the news will come on screen and they'll say this is that, this and that, and then the third has happened. This is the new way. We'll be transacting goods and services. So, line up, right? So it's a big build up because they're pushing the world into a corner, at least a majority of it anyway, outside of, except the elect of Israel. They're pushing you heathens, you Edomites, crackers, all other nations, non-Israelite nations, 2/3 into the corner. So this will be like a light at the end of the tunnel when this B system is, you know, erected. So I mean, once this B system is implemented, I'll say that's a better way of saying it. All right. Now let's play this video actually. ISO 20022, the new age of payments and what it means for digital currency. Okay. Now this video is about 2 minutes 11 seconds. It's about 2 years old. All right. She's just going to break it down what it is because I didn't even know what it was. I'm trying to get my head around it, but you know, it makes sense. Okay. I remember that. I remember. I think I was one of the elder bishops that talked about it because he's like a wave of information. The elders, it's, you know, the elders have got this strong. You know, have all got their what's it called? Their superpowers. He's like an encyclopedia, a very knowledgeable historian. But anyway, let's go into it.
What exactly is ISO 20022? Well, it's a new global standard for financial messaging that is making waves in the industry. Basically,
by the way, copyright fair use.
It helps financial institutions securely and efficiently exchange information with each other. It was created by the International Organization for Standardization, or ISO, an independent, non governmental international group that sets international standards for things like quality and security management. If you ever sent a wire transfer, you maybe heard of another messaging standard called SWIFT. It's similar to 20022, but there are some key differences between the two, like the data format, level of detail, and security features. SWIFT uses its own format, while 20022 uses XML, which is more flexible and easier to integrate. Some central banks and financial regulators have already required the use of ISO 20022 for specific systems and applications. For example, the European Payments Council has set a deadline for 2025 for all SEPA payments to use 20022, while the Federal Reserve in the US is encouraging financial institutions to adopt.
SEPA is just, I think it's, yeah, what is SEPA? SEPA is basically single euro payments area. Payments are a way to make fast, cheap, and standardized electronic transfers in euros within a network of 36 European countries. These payments are designed to be as easy as domestic transfers and are often free, though some banks may charge fees. All right, that's what it simply is. Just anybody that's probably got that question in their mind.
Adopted by 2023. So, what does this mean for digital currencies? ISO 20022 has the potential to play a key role in the development and implementations of CBDCs, as it provides
the central bank digital currency system.
It's a flexible and standardized framework for financial messaging that ensures consistency and interoperability between systems. Adopting ISO 20022 could increase the use of cryptocurrencies that are compliant with it. Two cryptocurrencies that are members of the ISO 20022 standards body are Ripple's XRP and Stellar Lumens. Recognizing the value of ISO 20022 messaging and its potential to transform the financial industry, Stronghold has utilized this technology in conjunction with blockchain ledger payments in select projects. Messaging standards are crucial for enabling the efficient and secure exchange of financial information between different systems and technologies. They play a critical role in improving the overall performance and reliability of the financial services industry.
Okay. Improvement, financial, services industry, all key words. And can you see the picture that's being painted right now? Okay. We talked about people being pushed into the corner, no EBT, no SNAP, no benefits here in the UK, benefits being cut, benefits being slowed, benefits being delayed. Here, the UK, other parts of the world. Let's just focus on the UK and the States. All right, that are damn near, you know, old world connected to the new world. Right? Then you got people being let go. Then you got the digital wallet being pushed. Then you got Elon Musk's Neuralink being tried and tested and so-called proven or whatever. Here in the UK, they're all building up. It's happening in the States. Sweden is already pretty much karagmad up. Right? Let's go to, let's go. Let's see what this guy says. This guy is, I'm going to play it now. Let's go.
Pay attention, y'all. November the 22nd isn't just another date on the calendar. That is when ISO 20022 goes live globally for all international banks. It's already gone live here domestically in the US. That switch has already been flipped. But what's about to happen next is the final integration of the new financial system, the one that they've been building behind closed doors while feeding the entire world spoonfuls of distractions. Every war headline, every political move, it's all smoke and mirrors designed to keep you focused on the chaos while they position themselves. You'll never hear them say XRP. They talk about Bitcoin and they'll talk about Ethereum and how great it is and how you should get in, but never XRP. And that silence should scream louder than words. You are about to witness the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of the world. You either position yourself in front of it or you'll be left standing behind it, wishing you would have listened when you had the chance. Listen, if you guys don't know how to get into this, into crypto, or how to structure yourself legally, or how to avoid all of the scams that are out there because they're everywhere and they wipe people out, that's what I'm here for. I do personal one-on-one Zoom calls and I will guide you through everything. I'm already booked out through November and that window is closing. You've got until November the 22nd to be early. Pay attention, y'all. November the 22nd isn't just another date on the calendar. That is when ISO 20022 goes live globally for all international banks.
Okay, let's talk about XRP. What is XRP? XRP is the native digital asset of the XRP ledger, a decentralized public blockchain created to enable fast and low cost global payments. Created by the founders of Ripple Labs, XRP functions as a bridge currency to facilitate cross border transactions and was designed as an alternative to slower, more expensive systems like traditional bank wires. Okay? Transactions of the XRP ledger are verified through a consensus mechanism, not mining, and can be settled in a matter of seconds. What's the purpose of it? It was designed to modernize a global payment system and is used for international money transfers. Creation 2012. Okay. Speed. Transactions are very fast, settling in 3.5 seconds. And see, this is all.
Pay attention, y'all. November the 22nd isn't just another date on the calendar.
So as you can see, the picture is being painted, right? Which way this is all going. All right, all the pieces are coming together. But yet, what they're doing with everybody else at the same time is feeding them all these different types of news, pumping a whole bunch of movies on YouTube because YouTube is like the main area of go to for people's downtime. Watching videos, watching skit videos, watching movies, free movies, documentaries, history. You know, children's cartoons and all that kind of shit. You know, children's activities. People go there. It's a go to for everybody. So people are going to be instead of then they're pumping all the political stuff, all the smoke and mirrors. Pumping a whole bunch of movies. Conspiracy type videos and making people that are preaching on the corner that are actually telling the truth, making them look to be bugged out. All types of information out there to take people away from what's really happening. They're going to demonize the truth, but push the agenda of the wicked, even if they wear sheep's clothing to do it. Right? They're using AI as well, so you don't know what's real, what's not. While all these things are happening, whether it's happy entertainment, sad entertainment, whatever they're pushing in front of you, whether they're trying to disguise it as righteous entertainment, but they're really pushing wickedness, like these wacky tacky Christians, right? They're taking you away from what's going on. Hence the reason. They're pushing all this bullshit. And they're shadow banning the truth. They're shadow banning the men of the Lord, the men of Great Millstone. I could just about find Elder Manata Zakbar's videos, man. The elder from South Carolina. And I love watching the elder teach, man. Him and the prophet brother with him. and other brothers too. That's happened a lot with the San Francisco camp. But Brakti Habashim Mashab, the Lord is guiding my steps where I'm able to find it. But nevertheless, okay, as you can see, the picture's being built up. All right. Let's go to the scriptures. Then we play this man, what is the man saying again? All right, so November the 22nd. And they like to do these things on a Saturday, right? All these things have to go down on a Saturday because that's when things are less busy, right? They'd like to do a lot of their testing on a weekend. Same with that EBT shit. Their deadline was November the 1st, I believe, something to do with that. And they're probably saying, okay, let it happen on the weekend. Let the deadline be on the weekend. Plus Halloween and all that. They probably did their chants and prayers the night before. The government might not even come back on again. That's that. America's finished. People are having dreams of Jacob's trouble, things going down. So you can see the picture being painted. So it's going live, the ISO 20022. That's what it is, I believe. Bit confused with the 20022, yeah. Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay? This is their goal. They want everybody under control. They want everybody under manners. These Edomites, these heathens want to be all knowing, all seeing, right? They want to know your thoughts. They push it in their movies. And those of you that are still believing in this world, thinking that the so-called politicians and the kings and of the earth and the princes and all these so-called fake-ass royal families around the world and all these in Europe, the Trump family, the rich and famous, the so-called elites who think they're the so-called good guys or they're just being blessed because they've done good deeds to be rich or whatever. You have no idea. You have no idea. You people that actually believe in voting, you have no idea what's coming. All right? Paraphrasing another scripture, though they say peace and safety, sudden destruction cometh upon them like a woman in travail, and they shall not escape. They're pushing all the safety part, right? They give you a little bit of danger. And as soon as the danger is there, you get overwhelmed in the news. Oh, but we're going to let go of 10,000 people. But on the good note, we're creating 2 new companies in this state over here, or this part of the world over here, or in this city here in the UK or whatever. That's going to employ 1,000 people. Then the inbox of the application place, probably gets flooded with emails or resumes, CVs. They're trying to push that safety aspect at the same time while they're giving you hell. All right, and this is their they've been letting you know. They let you know every day, but a lot of you just can't see. Haven't wiped the looking glass. Or you haven't cleaned you haven't got the eye salve. Yeah, the eye salve. Revelation 13, verses 16 through to 18. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, the word mark there is charagma, which is incision or etching into the flesh. Okay, where a device is placed so you can be monitored. All right, and they're already pushing these mobile phones out, especially in the UK. That are, you got a lot of guys, these youngsters or YNs or whatever, or people on mopeds and these little electric bikes or whatever, and they're running up on people or going literally up to people while they're on their mobile phone, especially women or children or the elderly or people that look kind of vulnerable, that can't defend themselves, and grabbing their mobile phones. Okay, which is another, and then they're selling these or sending these mobile phones. I believe 10,000 were caught or whatever. They were sending them to China. So that's another avenue there because they want to put everything on the phone, right? Because the phone is like a damn near a sidearm, like a gun. It would be for a cowboy back in the day, right? People have 2 guns. I mean, 2 sidearms. They've got 1 phone on each hip now, right? One for business, one for personal, whatever. So a phone is a key part, but these phones are being stolen. So what do you think is going to lead to there? Digital, phones being stolen, no jobs, no entertainment, no optimism. Yeah, no benefits, jobs being let go, people getting let go, everything's expensive, crash the economy. people up shit creek even more, then people will line up easily saying that, okay, okay, Mr. White Man or Mr. Esau, all right, okay, devil, you know, they'll line up. They will line up and take the mark, the charagma, because especially if you're a heathen, you don't have no salvation. It's nothing but hell for you in the kingdom, and you're going to go through hell now. That's all you Edomite, so-called white people, and all you other non-Israelite nations. All right, you 2/3 are going to get it on this side, and you unelect 2/3 in America and unelect around the world are going to get it on this side. But the brakim the blessing that you have, is that you're Israelite, so you're going to be all right in the kingdom. All right, but a lot of you non-elect Israelites and heathen don't, you think this world is going to go on forever, that the so-called white man's going to rule forever. It's going to be the dollar bill, the pound, the euro. It's going to be jet setting. Technology is just going to increase, but you'll still be living the same, still be going to a Raiders game, going to a fucking Chicago Bulls game, going to see a soccer match. It ain't going to be like that forever. And because you think that you want the world to go back to that, you're going to take the mark. All right. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay. How are you going to buy and sell? How are you going to purchase goods and services? How are you going to get through certain borders, certain gates? How are you going to travel? How are you going to prove your identity? You see where this is going? Verse 18, here is wisdom, let him, here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Okay? That video again. Okay, so they're making a change. So I was wondering what the coexistence part was. It says, in the context of ISO 20022 migration, coexistence refers to a transitional period during which both the legacy financial message formats, I'm assuming which was the current one, right, such as Swift MT messages, and the new richer ISO 20022 MX message formats are supported and processed concurrently by financial institutions and market infrastructures. So they're going to get rid of the Swift one. They're going to get rid of the old one and take on the new, right? Hope I got it. This period is designed to allow financial institutions to migrate to the new standard at their own pace without disrupting live operations across the global financial system. New world order, right? So this is going to be the new system. So there's the transitional period that's happening from the old to the new, right? And that's and then now, so they don't want to f up the trade and all that and transactions around the world. They've been sort of like transitioning slowly but surely, and then, right, and the 25th. What day is the 25th? Did they say the 22nd? Yeah, the 22nd is a Saturday. Okay, so Saturday is usually like a non-business day, so to speak. Things are slower, more relaxed, and the complete transition to the new system will happen November the 22nd. All right. So that's what ISO 20022 is. Okay. So all the building blocks. So all the building blocks to all these things are the building blocks to what they want, which is they want total control, which is their end goal. So these are the building blocks to it. See the pictures being painted, as you can see. Right? Where is it? Let's go.
Calendar. That is when ISO 20. Pay attention, y'all. November the 22nd isn't just another date on the calendar. That is when ISO 20022 goes live globally for all international banks. It's already gone live here domestically in the US. That switch has already been flipped. But what's about to happen next is the final integration of the new financial system, the one that they've been building behind closed doors while feeding the entire world spoonfuls of distractions. Every war headline, every political move, it's all smoke and mirrors designed to keep you focused on the chaos while they position themselves. You'll never hear them say XRP. They talk about Bitcoin and they'll talk about Ethereum and how great it is and how you should get in, but never XRP. And that silence should scream louder than words. You're about to witness the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of the world. You either position yourself in front of it or you'll be left standing behind it, wishing you would have listened when you had the chance. Listen, if you guys don't know how to get into this, into crypto, or how to structure yourself legally, or how to avoid all of the scams that are out there because they're everywhere and they wipe people out, that's what I'm here for. I do personal one-on-one Zoom calls and I will guide you through everything. I'm already booked out through November and that window is closing. You've got until November the 22nd to be early. Pay attention, y'all. November the 22nd isn't just another date on the calendar. That is when ISO 20022 goes live globally for all international banks.
There you go. The building blocks are being put into place for the new beast system. All right. So the picture's being painted. All right. So we can all see which way this is going. So all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay. Last couple of prophecies to go, which is Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30 verse 7. All right. You got the mark of the beast, which is Revelation 13:16, which we can see the building blocks to it already. All right. And then World War III, Revelation 11:14. Yeah. Just a little over a couple of prophecies to go. And the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yashai, you know, is working and making things happen, and His Majesty Yahweh Shai is around the corner, man. You know. All praise to Yahweh Hashem Yashai, Ba'ashem Rakak Kodash, Mawatha Bad Babal, Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.